Yeah, I mean, we had a discussion on this the other day at home, and exactly what you're saying. My wife wants to take where the old trailer park is and have in sometime in the cool weather, October, November, a whale of a sale, and invite all of Port Orange residents who would like to sell surplus property to have their yard sale there, and combine it with the meeting of the chamber, have the chamber have a business expo. And again, to start maybe every month or two, some sort of organized activity down there that begins to focus it. But before we do that, we need a plan to clean the area up, because it is embarrassing.
Yeah.
The second thing is, I would like Donna to start talking with the city attorney, and can we do a trade for the, let's start building the park. And I'm not talking about the park of our dreams, a park that's affordable right now. We can always do better stuff when cash flow improves, but right now start cleaning up along the shorefront. We do own a lot of land. Is anyone interested in trading the point and the marina for the land we have? And we agree we're going to have to go through a tortured legal process to do it, but that's what we may have to do, is some tortured legal. I don't know if that, but we should start looking at those type of options. I would really like to see that. But I think it all starts with, which is a little later on the agenda, we're talking about the trees down there. I don't want to cut the trees down or get rid of them until we have I would like to take that opportunity to talk about a broader plan for how do we clean that up. And not only our property, but the property owned by the other people. Shouldn't they have certain requirements to mow it once in a while, their frontage and their areas? Because there's all junk on the point. Someone dumped a truckload of, looks like old television parts right on the point. So, I mean, to keep if that starts looking nice, because it is a natural, beautiful area. And I think I guess in this case, when you're in this type of situation, you take 500 shots and you hope one hits. And that's what we need to start doing. A lot of little things, little activity, a little excitement down there, making it look a little better, and people start dreaming then.
But the one thing that came up was a car show. A couple of things. We took them down and took a look at it. You got the facility. The other thing he wanted was, could you get some lighting? The second thing he wanted was, you got the restrooms. They can do the rest of it. And then they said, unfortunately, whether it's New Smyrna, which is on Canal, or DeLand, or I forget what one, they all are allowed to sell beer. They have those kind of vendors that are selling there. That's a whole other issue. But they have vendors come in and sell food and do those kind of. He thinks that kind of activity will bring attention to that point. But that's something else.
Good point. And I do. Ben really meant to say boutique hotel.
Yeah.
Right? And we're not going to sell beer there. Wine and other drinks.
Okay. Don, we got to get this thing going. Don?
Just quickly, I agree. We need to do a better job of targeting some events down there also to bring people to the area. We keep talking about the trailer park portion of it. We don't talk enough about how do we utilize Halifax Drive. We can close Halifax Drive off for a Saturday afternoon, evening art show. We can do things like that, and it's actually closer to the surrounding businesses that are there that would benefit from that, when they have an absolute right to benefit from the things that we do down there right now. And if they are able to benefit, they'll actually probably help us promote some things like that. So we need to start thinking about not just that portion of our property, what we have up there in the area of the trailer park, but down. We've got Halifax Drive. Why can't we close it for something like that? It would be a very parkable and walkable event.
Okay. Ken, are we seeking any grants for the 6.5 acre lineal park that's supposed to go in there? Are there any grants potentially available for that?
There are. They have just now reopened the Echo side of the house.
Maybe we need to start pursuing those grants. And I do think it's pretty imperative that we do have the point under city control. I think eventually that has to.
Okay, that's the whole discussion about the trade issue.
Right.
And it all goes back to that statute issue. And that's why I'd asked Margaret to look at the statute and try to figure out if there was a way around that statute issue. And I'm not sure we're back to the same place we were when we would put the RFP out.
The opportunity was just presented to be able to negotiate and was declined by non-response.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we did all that, because people said they wanted to be able to negotiate a contract. So we said, okay, we'll do it. It's not easy, but we'll do it. And we put it all together, and they said, no, don't want to talk.
Nobody has money.
Yeah, money, the problem for everybody right now. I agree, we've got to get something going down there, and it would seem to me the trailer park property is going to be the easiest, that and Halifax Drive there to do something with. I know that one of the local car shows that I see frequently is up by La Fiesta in that parking lot, and they get quite a few cars in there, and
Saturday.
and seems like they get a fair share of walkers taking a look at it. So if we could do something just to generate some interest, if we get something started down there, we can at least start from there and move ahead.
Doc?
I definitely like the idea of having different shows. Art shows, a great idea. Get people down there, get people needing other things. They need a restaurant to go to, they need other things to go to. Then you might get some actual interest. And we got to clean it up because it's a big issue.
Okay. Back to you. You through with your quarterly update?
Yes, sir.
You want to go on to 2012 preliminary